How you doing, folks? Hope you're well. Wednesday afternoon. Where was I this morning? I overslept. So I got behind with my daily stuff. You're all good. Let's get into this. We're going to start off with Watkins Glen in the GR86. Finish putting stuff together. Are you ready? Swap the steering wheel. Load up iRacing. Steering wheel. Mr. Z1000, how's it going? That's a bike, isn't it? Z1000 is a bike. Is that a Kawasaki? I got that right. My friend had a ZZR 1011 ZZR. He had a BMW. Was that a ZZR? Or ZZR, the one with the squinty eye? Morning, Chronic. Hope you're well, dude. That's one belt. Another belt. Two belts, 2 for 2. How are we doing? Wednesday, it's hump day. We're nearly through the week. Free car, free track tomorrow. So I'm going to be mysteriously absent. But the race will go on. Race will go. Yes, sir. It is, and you're right. Your mate had a S1000 RR. Yeah. Like it had like an eye that winked and one that like it had an eyebrow. That's cool. He was crazy on it. He was crazy on it. Sadly, no longer with us. And when I found out he was no longer with us, I actually wondered whether the bike was his demise, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So I'm diving straight in. I haven't done this week. This is week 12. I'm starting to love the GR86. So I'm diving in with the GR86. The boot at Watkins Glen. Now, the last time I think I did the boot at Watkins Glen was in the Cup car, and it was epic. Hello, hope you're well. Hello, sorry, forgive me. Quick swig of the tea. Quick swig of the old tea. Put this session up. You all know I'm hosting a GR86 league, yeah? You're wondering what your name was before. It's Kieran. Oh, I know who you are. I had no idea. I never would have put it together. This fixed. Tell me it's fixed. It'll be easy if it's fixed. There we go. And racing's in as well. God, 7 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast of America. Mr. Ronan Racing, hope you're well, my friend. GR86 is at Watkins Glen in a fixed setup. Let's get to it. Go qualify. Oh, need to put the old seat up. That in this seat last on the floor. I think the reason being is because my seat is on the floor in the Porsche. Oh, you got 119.1. Well done. It's not easy.
64 kilometers per hour.
Ronan got 119 in Porsche Cup at Adelaide, which we'll be doing this afternoon. The Coach Dave Academy lap was 1:17.4. Can we run the off track like we can on the Porsches? Seemingly so. Watkins in the GR86, Finny. Good morning. Good afternoon. Big setup, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, invoked understeer. Well done, Kev. Can't turn and brake at the same time. We're doing alright. Just started, Vinny. I'm late to the party today. Late to the party. You're telling me. And in fixed setup, you can't take the you can't take traction control off either to get the back end to rotate. Ain't no cup car.
The leader is just done a 21.66. The leader's just done a 21.62.
It's the famous Finny Padge, yeah.
The leader has just done a 21.45.
World famous Finny Padge.
The 11. 63 to 10th off the pace.
Hey, Branko Winker, hope you're well. How's he doing 121?
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Doesn't feel the curbs. Wish I had my traction control off. You can run all the way up the outside wall on T1, by the way. Thanks, Aaron.
10th off the pace.
All the way up the outside wall. What, and turn in really late? All the way up and turn in really late? Oh, what? Out here? I don't know what you mean. Brake just before the 200 and extend out all the way to the wall. On T1? Hey, Eddie. On T1? Really? Well, we're P14. We're going to do a few of these today, so... might back off the force feedback on the wheel a little as well. So you can basically go all the way out. Go all the way off the curbs. There's no off track on T1 on the outside, what you're saying. Wow. Because obviously, normally you can get a little bit of curb on the outside of T1 and that's your lot, right? You're saying you can go all the way out. Wow. Didn't know that. Every day truly is a school day. Yeah, I'm just going to follow somebody. Like, this is the first race of the day, Aaron. And good morning, by the way. Good afternoon, even. I'm an hour late. I'll follow some people around. See how we get on. It's probably the best thing to do. Hey, Mumba. Hope you're well. Keep playing with the mic. I'm conscious that when I do that, I'm turning away from it, so I'm trying to get it over as much as possible. The dog ate my dinner. Where's my push to talk? Push to talk isn't working. Hang on a second. Why am I going to push to talk? Keybinds. Do you hear me? Radio check. Radio check. That's better. My dog ate my dinner and I'm late to work this morning. Couldn't find my push to talk button on the steering wheel. Who said anything about me being a good tradesman? I've spoken about being a tool many times, yes. MK11, good morning. So we'll continue this discussion, but I got told yesterday that you shouldn't call people out when they join your stream.
That's the end of the session, B14.
Apparently people don't like it and they go away. Ringmeister Fun and M2 is not a combination that I can get my head around. That M2 should be set on fire. They should leave it in Finglas in North Dublin and let somebody deal with it appropriately with £5 of petrol. Morning, Sonny. Morning, Max. We call that the paddock, not the garden.
90 seconds.
Look who I'm behind. Lord. God, they're everywhere. There's one beside me as well.
We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. The strength of field is 2,500.
Right, we got Robin Racing in here as well. Robin Tate.
Okay,
Bongo Racing.
Follow car number 15 in the left lane.
We were racing these the other day. We kicked their ass the other day. We kicked their ass.
Close the gap to the guy ahead. Please, Billy. Safety car speed is 97 kilometers per hour.
I know Sean won't mind me saying it though. Morning, Sean. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. Does weaving even work in this? Hang about, there's some other BillyOirish liveries in here. One, two, three, four, and 1, 3, and 4. That was a. What's that, Chronic? I missed the first comment. Didn't pay me, yeah. Yeah, weaving. Yeah. I don't think it works. Works if I'm fast. Well, I'm not fast, so that's me done.
We need to catch car number 15.
Nah, I'm slow. You didn't respond to my last text message last night, Ronan. I didn't know if you were impressed or not.
Okay, Billy, be ready. Go, go, go.
Oh, I see. They're all over the... Wow, they're all over the place.
Car in front of us is Deucens. Their rating is 2.6. Silver, car number 2, is leading the race.
Far left. Far right. Hold your line. Stay right. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Stay right. Right side. Stay right.
Let's bring the steering up a little.
Chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. V12. Yellow flag. Ciao.
That's me done.
Incident turn 1. You think it might be Mario?
Far left. Clear left.
We have damage.
Note to self, don't change force feedback mid-corner.
Stewards for repairs.
Sorry, dude.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Stay right.
Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Change force feedback mid-corner. That wasn't a good idea. Change force feedback mid-corner. That wasn't a good idea. Sorry, guys. Do apologize.
The leader's just done a 121.32.
Let's see how that went tragically wrong. My apologies, Mario. You click on that clickbait page all day. Yeah, it was quite clickable, all right. Note to self, car does go faster when not in wall. Yep. Duly noted. Hit limiter on. Fast repair on. Hey, Choi, hope you're well. Get out and learn the track in the GR86.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Disengage limiter. Please, Billy. Yellow flag. The next car is Ferrari. Their rating is 2.2.
Okay. Duly noted. I think I can do a 22. I just need to, I wish the car had the traction control off. Because it doesn't half understeer. This is Watkins Glen, but it's the short version. Ah, your wheel came today. First of all, this isn't a game, it's a simulator. Second of all, yes it is.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
That Robin ahead of us. Hey Heidi, this is Watkins Glen. Sorry I didn't see it. We're going to go to Adelaide next. You think the walls are bad at Watkins Glen when you see the walls at Adelaide?
You've just done a 123.37. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Presumably the yellow flag lights up every time somebody comes off track. What's the longest race I did? In real life, 24 hours. In sim, 24 hours. But then we took 3 hours sleep and went and did a 4-hour race after it. Hey, Tony, thanks very much. Hey, Alessandro, hope you're well. What's the longest race you've done, Alessandro?
Right side. Clear right.
He has a lot of understeer. Longest stint, 3 hours? I can't do them anymore. I've done longest non-stop stint, 3 hours. I've done multiple 2-hour stints. No, this is iRacing for PC. Hey, Tofoops. Or is it Tofu FPS?
You're running last. Yellow flag.
This is my first time this week in this car on this track. Like 1 hour stint at Imola. Yeah, Imola rocks. M2 at the ring. I'm gonna do Cup next. Hey, Rafal. Cup at Adelaide. Are you farming safety rating at the ring?
It's in. Keep a look. It looks like Raleigh. Blue flag. Yellow flag.
The suspension's too soft and fixed. You're probably right. Hey, Gertie Flop, says Miles. How's it going?
Okay, Billy, you're reeling. E13 in.
Tofu Racing. Hello, Tofu Racing.
Halfway home. Fuel's good. V14. That lap was a 122.40. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Sean, thanks for the boxing glove. Do appreciate it, mate. No, it's not back on the road yet. When is it? Is it next week? Is it Saturday? Yeah, I have a community Discord. If you go to my website, go to my Willy site, my website, BillyOirish.com. There's a link there. You dragged the brake. That's not fair. You're just trying to make me look good. After Dark website. That's a good idea. How's the new format for week 13? This is week 12, Sean. Thanks for following, RIA.
Your lap time was at 21.67. Blue flag.
Okay, so that's a 121. So I'm going to host a league of GR86 on a Thursday night. So you want to come racing in GR86s? Starts on the 12th. Yeah, that's not a bad time, actually. Understeers like you wouldn't believe, doesn't it? I keep going to go down to the boot. Well, it definitely gives me something to improve on, right? Oh, really? There's a new format for week 13? I didn't know that.
Your lap time was 121.6.
Dive into Discord voice and tell us more. Come on, Mario.
You're in the middle. Still there. Clear left. Clear all round.
13th place.
Don't like green cars there. They're putting on a lot more official races in week 13. We're going banging doors and cup cars next. It's not very nice, it's very understeery.
Guy in front is 3 laps behind. Track limits. You have 8 incident points. You'll need to slow down if you don't.
We're going to get kicked in the nuts for that. Is this the last lap? Bye-bye safety rating.
One more lap to go.
Miles, are you still there?
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Oh, there's a bot in the house.
Far right.
A healthy energy drink?
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right.
Go on, Mara, go on,
Clear
go on,
right
go on.
in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round.
We have damage. Silver is the winner.
Left side. Clear left.
Sorry, Mario, I didn't mean to push you off.
V14. Nicely done, mate. There's the finish. That's the end of the session.
Right. Up car, let's go. I did open Discord, didn't I? We're not behaving. Boom, 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 boom. Right, channel's open. Voice channel's open. Is Miles still there? Dooby dooby doo. This will bring us to 1/2 the hour. 2 o'clock call. Let's do this, do that, and then get for that. What didn't we get for that? Ooh. Okay, buy a license. Jose, thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on saying hello to people when they join channels. You've joined the channel and you don't want to be called out. Or do you join the channel and want to be called out and start a conversation? I know my regulars don't mind chatting to me, but the new people that join, do you want to be, you know, Terminator posted, for example, and he's probably going to run away now, but Terminator posted, shows a good hosting, they actually see the chat. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. I got told off for it yesterday. Oh no, that's where you're going wrong. That's why people don't watch, because you're saying, hey, Mr. Z1000, how's it going? I thought it was the thing to do. If somebody walked in the door, you'd say, hey, it's Sean. How's it going, Sean? Hope you're well. But I thought, oh, hang on a second. Right. Perfect analogy. Yeah. Tell them to do one. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
I think I've covered everything. So tell me about week 13. Morning, Sean. How are you? Afternoon, Sean. How are you?
Good.
Good evening, Sean. How's things?
Yeah, good, man.
I think I've covered all bases.
Week 13.
Week 13.
There is. Let me just read it again.
Pit lane
So they're
speed
doing
limit is 40.
changing
Got 2.
track
Just
every
increase
day,
time.
and it's a week-long championship So the ovals, you got the Arga, late models, sports car, the M2, Toyota 86, and the GT4.
Yeah.
Formula cars, Formula 4, Super Lights, and Indy. And then you got oval and dirt oval. But yeah,
Oh.
every day the track changes. So it's an official event as well.
So it's like it's like a 7-day
It's like
league.
Ringmeister. Yeah, it's like Ringmeister,
Right.
but in a week long.
That's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
This corner scares the hell out of me.
Adelaide.
Yeah. I drove around Adelaide for the first time yesterday afternoon, did 2 races at it.
It's a great track.
I did the classic Billy thing. I did 2 races and then watched the Coach Dave Academy video of how to drive it.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to remember what I learned last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think the brake bias needs to be 2.5. Dab of opposite lock. Definitely needs heat in the tires, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Leader has just done a 118.8.
Leader's done 118s. Wow.
Sector 1 is 2.0.
In fixed.
So what do you win? MX
Cup car.
Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Porsche Cup.
Oh, you win the Porsche Cup.
Oh, I've just ruined it. Went in cold. Bren says don't take that curb. He didn't say which curb. Coach Dave says take the first curb, clip the second curb, run the third curb. Stay off the fourth curb, hug tight to the fifth curb, over to the left-hand side, then back over to the right-hand side, tight to the left. The one after T2 to T3. Ah, CDA says different.
I might do an MX5 at Summit.
MX5 at Summit, that sounds good. That might be tomorrow night's race. I won't be there tomorrow night. Use all the wall, but don't use all that mole.
There's damage.
Don't listen to Coach Dave Academy for that curb. He's doing 117s.
Tires are cold, watch out.
Yeah, Adelaide's pretty unforgiving.
I think what's more unforgiving is people don't realise in the Cup series, in the Porsche series, you need 2 or 3 laps before you start fighting. Everyone's trying to fight into turn 1. You're like, if this was your
there's no point.
£230,000 race car, or you were paying 70 grand of an excess for it, you wouldn't be doing it.
To me, I don't
Brent.
like fighting until lap 2 or 3.
Yeah. You were running 37s? Nice. I remember what I was doing at Hockenheim. That was only last week as well. What was I doing at Hockenheim? Don't think I was doing 37s. I just need to wind T3 out of my head now from jumping the curb. DJ Deathcat's here. I'm driving, Deathcat.
That's the end of the session. P18.
First race in the Cup Series. First race in the BillyOirish Racing League in the Porsche Cup is Adelaide. Might have to take damage off for that one. This is the Porsche Cup car.
Strength of field is 1900. Okay, Billy.
I think I was doing third. Yes, I was, Brent. Thanks for reminding me. 38.1 was my best. No, this is iRacing for PC now. This is iRacing for PC. Not as expensive as people think it is. In fact, comparable in price to LMU.
For the enjoyment you get out of it, it's not very much money.
Yeah, and I think it provides more options than LMU does. And I have nothing against LMU, but... Deathcat, I'm about to go racing, dude. I did say this is fixed, didn't I? What about a minute, right? Let's have a look. Yes, fixed. What's your thoughts on LMU, Brent? Are you going to settle down? Are you going... He's awake now and he wants to annoy me. I think mine is 2.5. Brake bias. Do that and make sure that. Sturgino says he thinks iRacing is actually good value for money. Of course, it's expensive. You're buying everything. You don't go crazy all at once. That's true.
Okay, standing start.
Here we go.
Let's go.
P12. I don't know how I ended up here.
On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Just see if we can survive the first lap.
Alright, Billy. The next car is Moritz. There's an incident here. Fine. Looks like it's rammed. Incident in the Ketville hairpin. It looks like
On your right. Clear right.
your licence. There's an incident in Mistral hairpin. You think it might be Kim? Yellow flag.
Right side, clear right, on your right. Clear right. Left side, clear left.
B13.
P18 and then came around the corner and got 5 places. P13.
Bonus.
There's an incident in Wakefield.
You did 6 hours in a 24-hour team in November. That's good. And you enjoyed it.
The leader's just done 119.1. Okay, Billy. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Stay off that curve, princess.
Car right. Clear right.
Thanks for the dive bomb.
Fastest lap for Cal, 119.0.
I quite like the graphics on Gran Turismo, to be fair. On iRacing, to be fair.
14 for the lap. That's your quickest and
I find Gran Turismo is quite clean.
119.2.
Yes, it's better graphics, but it's kind of clean, if that makes sense. Hey, Dave, how's it going? I think the problem with iRacing is actually there's very few cards that can run iRacing at full resolution with full shading, like even on triples. You got to remember, PlayStation has it easier in a single screen and a controlled environment, right?
Okay, Billy.
Well, yeah, it'd be great. I don't think the graphics are that bad. You don't see bad graphics. Look at Project Motor Racing. Or Rensport. Thanks for following, I do appreciate it. Big treat.
New fastest lap for Sebastian, 118.8. There's an incident in turn 3. Yellow flag.
This is my third race round Adelaide. I'm still getting to grips with it.
Yeah. Takes a while.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
I've done a fair few league races there, so
Hope you're well, Dave. But yeah, you make a great point. Can you imagine iRacing if it had really, really good graphics? Ah, spun it.
Damaged.
We're out.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Martin. Pit lane speed limit is 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, Billy, we have no recorded pit timings. The position estimates won't be reliable. Coming out into traffic.
I actually, and I raced Gran Turismo from day one, Dave, and I don't think it looks realistic. I think it looks very clean. It looks too clean. The tracks are too clean. The air is too clean, if that makes sense. It's too bright. It's too clinical. The shading is amazing, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm not dissing on GT7. But I think it's too clean. There's no depth to it. Even the in-car stuff. It has great lighting, but there's no texture to it. There's no context to it. Now, this isn't much better, don't get me wrong. But, hey, Racing Madness. It's too vibrant. There's no... How do I say it? There's no texture to it. Everything's flat. You know, the light is uniform. Although the shades are there and the shadows move around really well, it lacks... Actually, to be fair... Hey, Alistair, how's it going? Hope you're well. To be fair, one of the best shaded games I've seen was Assetto Corsa Competizione. Driving through the trees at Nürburgring was fantastic. You get smoke across the track and... You know, like the barbecue smoke and all that sort of stuff. Whereas Gran Turismo just doesn't... It doesn't portray that very well. But its rendering is fantastic. It just lacks that depth. The rendering on this isn't great. It's better. I'm actually running minimized graphics. I'm not running the maximum graphics. I've got shading turned off. Because... I'm running 3 screens. I'm actually running 4 screens, and I'm running 3 streams all on one PC. I'm getting about 100 frames a second. But you've also got to remember that iRacing, Gran Turismo, sorry, has a limited frame rate that it has to meet as well in a defined environment. So I take your point. Bit too vibrant. The physics of the cars are horrible, really bad. And the attitude is a bit kind of like just run into people. It's okay. So yeah, if we could find a perfect build. The other thing as well I'll say to you as well is I don't know of a racing game with more people online. So at the moment there is 9,513 people online, and they're all on variable platforms. So when you think of a server-driven product that has to deliver to 9,513 people with various specifications of PC, I think it does all right. I think there's worse and I think there's better. You feel like the only point the cars become unrealistic? They got massive amounts of turn-in, Dave. I'll give you the BMW GT3. The Gran Turismo car has massive turn-in. I ended up doing the gold licenses for a friend of mine at Nürburgring because he was struggling at Nürburgring. It had massive amounts of turn-in of understeer. It was horrible. Completely unrealistic. I expect that thing is planted and runs on rails.
New fastest lap for Cow, 118.7.
Hey, Kareem. But, you know, opinions are like bumholes. Everyone's got one, and it's just my opinion, Dave. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right, mate. Dive into the Discord. Start the question. I'd welcome it. This is going to be an expensive day in the office for me. Sitting in pits with a minute left. This is going to just be yeah, pit service time 4 minutes. I bent the back axle. Yeah, but I'm with you on that about iRacing.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that about iRacing. 'Cause I think it's too vibrant. I think there's worse and I think there's better. You feel like the only point the cars become unrealistic? They got massive amounts of turn-in of
Yeah, Yeah, it's like it is amazing looking, but it's also
But to
like
me, iRacing isn't made for graphics. It's made for more of the physics and
yes, yes, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that, and I think Gran Turismo has the graphics, but I also think like I've been to racetracks, they're not that clean.
yeah,
They don't have
they're
litter on them,
gritty
don't get me
looking.
wrong, but they're gritty. That's exactly it. They're gritty looking. They're covered in brake dust and grease, and you know, the paint is sun beaten and battered.
Yep.
You know, the
And I
track
think
has
80% of iRacers aren't here for the graphics.
yeah, 80% of that's a very true statement as well. 80% of the iRacers are here for the physics rather than the graphics.
Yeah.
The graphics kind of come second.
Yep.
Rather than looking appealing.
But then in saying that, each update they're working on it, working on it. And like you said, there's what?
Well, there's 10,000 people
of
online.
People. Yeah. And that's
27,000 people online
on
the weekend.
hour.
Yeah.
Over multiple different servers.
Yeah.
Multiple different licenses.
Well, you're in Australia, right? I'm in Silverstone.
Yeah. Which means it's just a well-rounded sim.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like you. I came from platform like arcade.
Yeah.
You know, Gran Turismo, all that sort of stuff.
I bought a PlayStation 1 for Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I'd heard rumors when rumors came in magazines. I'd heard somebody who was working on a project in a car company who said there's a guy in Japan and he's crashed a couple of cars, and Nissan's reached out to him and said, what are you crashing the cars for? And he was trying to get the physics out of a Nissan. He wasn't deliberately crashing them, he was crashing them by mistake.
Yeah.
I ended up meeting him some years later. That was Kazunori Yamauchi, who was the creator of Gran Turismo.
But to me, it got to a point where it wasn't. I wasn't getting a challenge out of it.
Yeah.
And like you said,
Hey, Dalva, thanks for sharing the video.
You can crash those cars
and carry on.
Yeah.
Like, for the ultimate racing simulator, it doesn't simulate a race, you know, the ultimate driving simulator, because it has no damage.
Yeah. I've watched some of the, esports Gran Turismo races where all of a sudden, if they're going to hit someone, they'll disappear.
Yeah. Billy, thanks for sharing it. Dalva, thanks for sharing it. Appreciate it. And one isn't necessarily better than the other. They both serve a purpose.
Yep.
I go around my mates, I like nothing better than jumping in this rig and doing a couple of laps of, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I'm the same. But I'll still come back to me. iRacing. Lately I've been enjoying BMMG.
I haven't tried that yet.
Just for something different.
Hey, Seth. Time, thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Come say hello in the chat.
Last lap time was at 1:20.6.
Eshimo, hope you're well. Konnichiwa.
Fastest lap for Sebastian at 1:18.5. 16th place.
Yeah, I think this is going to be murder on the dance floor for the first race of the league. Kashimo, this is iRacing for PC, and this is Adelaide. New to me.
When's that start, Billy?
Sunday the 15th at 9 p.m. UK. What's that making for you? 7 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah. That works for me.
You're 10 ahead of me, aren't you? You currently got, what do you got? 11 o'clock at night?
Yep.
Low IR split, how's it going? I haven't tried M2 this week.
Okay, Billy, you're halfway home.
I'm not a fan of the M2. So, I think I'm going to do a practice session before I do a race.
Penalty.
Just lose this penalty. This is a Porsche 911 Cup car. So it's a GT3 race car based on the road car. 550 brake, 520 brake, something like that. Normally aspirated, revs to 9,000 revs, rear wheel drive. It's got minimized aero, but does have aero. Fantastic car. It's called iRacing for PC. It's thought to be one of the most physically realistic simulators on the market today.
That was 21.3.
Yeah, I like the Cup car. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a real one for a little bit of a spin around the track day. You're welcome, sir. Come say hello, join our Discord. We're hosting a Porsche Cup League on Sunday the 15th. The first race is going to be at Adelaide, believe it or not. I think second race is Bathurst. Last time I tried Bathurst, I got 9th in GR61. Oh no, it doesn't look like Baku. Baku is completely different to this. It isn't street circuit. Baku is completely different.
I mean, technically that wouldn't be true because the last time you did that, wouldn't that have been 12?
Well, I didn't do it in a cup car, did I?
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning.
It is a street circuit, your name, but it doesn't look like Baku. Baku's all built up. After the flat out, Sean, are you braking at 150?
Yep. But it depends on what car you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, Kashimo, most street circuits are tight turns, right?
But you can, most of your time is all done in that first chicane.
What, turn 1?
2 laps remaining.
Yeah, you get that chicane right.
Yeah, you're flying.
Yeah.
I'm up 300ths of a second just from turn 1.
Yeah.
But down again the next one.
You know, it's all about, you can win a race through there or lose a race
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the slow down.
Am I hard on tyres? In a 30-minute sprint? No, not really. In an endurance race? I don't know, to be fair, because in endurance racing, because of the time it takes to fuel, we change tyres anyway.
Looks like it's Taylor.
It's very seldom I cook a set of tyres. Hang on a second, low hour. Lot to read. Hang on, let me just finish this lap.
15th place. 1 more lap to go. Good luck. That's your quickest today. Cow took the win.
IHD it. Thanks very much for following. I appreciate it. What did low IR say at a sprint? Say a few buddies in PN won the N24 last year in the M2. Really impressive drive and top split. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. I don't like the M2.
There's an incident in race course. We think it might be round. Yellow flag.
I don't either.
No.
Horrible car. It's like it's got a spool diff. It's like the more you give it...
It doesn't want to change down gear when you want it to. And...
That's because it's a road box. Real car has a road box on it.
Yeah.
BMW been hunting Porsche for a while, where?
We're done. Bad luck, Billy.
I don't have to worry about fuel mix, Rohan.
That's the end of the session.
Don't have to worry about fuel mix. And I don't think you can... So iRacing follows the official rules for the series. So modifications to the car, what are allowed in the modifications of the race series in real life. So I think you run a spec fuel. What a terrible race. Yeah, I have been this is the third time I've raced the circuit, and I was faster yesterday than today. Without a shadow of a doubt. So we got 0.19 on that, but we lost 55 iRating. Goose. The Cup car is nicer to drive with TC off, you say? Hello. Henry. Right, we got a couple of minutes. What are we going to do? Because I probably have one more race, and then I have to go for a call.
Back
Just
this
leaving.
afternoon, or
Oh yeah, I'll be back this afternoon. I just have a scheduled call I have to take. Oschersleben in the GR86. Yeah, look, I'm like I say, I started Adelaide for the first time yesterday. I'm liking it, but it's very costly on safety rating. Very, very costly on safety rating. And iRating. I think I'll be lucky. Yeah, so I've tried the M2. I just can't get on with it. I've ragged it, and I've tried to treat
I
it
don't
gentle.
like the way its front end feels,
don't like it full
particularly
stop.
with 100% throttle.
I think it's a mixed bag. I've tried it with a round wheel. I've tried it with a GT wheel. I've tried it with low force feedback. I've tried it with high force feedback. I tried it at the Nürburgring where I went all bets are off and I just threw it into everywhere. Like just grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. Yeah, I did. And the only way I can get any sort of comprehension with it is if I treat it like I stole it and drive it roughly and disrespectfully. But
Yeah.
I kind of feel that it, like I say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. To me, it feels like a spool diff, that the more power I give it, the more the rear diff binds, as opposed to a torsion diff or a viscous diff, and it becomes unpredictable. And the diff seems to kick in at the weirdest times. Yes, Smooth Operator, another streamer, sent me these gloves. So these were a gift. They're very comfortable. They're very, very comfortable. They were made and sent to me. I don't know who makes them. I don't know where to get them. But they're very comfortable. I normally wear cheap gloves off Amazon. Don't believe in spending €50 or $50 or £50 on a set of gloves. I go through them. I'm 6 hours a day in a rig, so I go through them too quickly. I've got a really nice set. Very. Thank you for renewing your subscription, Gooseman. Why didn't it give a notification? That's weird. Did you not get a... Oh, you renewed your subscription to iRacing. Oh. Oh, good. Yes, what was I saying? I go through gloves quite quickly. I have a lovely pair of race gloves. Real race gloves. But at the cost of them, there's no way I'm going to be using them on the rig. Gooseman's a slave to the name of the game. Yep. Got that feeling. Right, we'll do this last race. Kashimo, do you race yourself? Kashimo Hajime.
Gloves, but then I was like, there's no real point because I only wear one.
Kashimo Hajime. Isn't Hajime Japanese for begin? Hey, Leon. How's it going? My website says I'm a professional. Professional what? Idiot. I didn't write it. Where does it say I'm a professional? I explain.
It does.
Professional sim racer? Well, I suppose I am. This is what I do for a living. Would that count?
Doesn't mean he's a good one.
No. After all, Stroll is a professional Formula One driver. Like, hey Kane.
Yeah, that starts this weekend, doesn't it?
Where does it start?
Yes.
Dead
yes,
Nose?
it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Melbourne.
See, WEC has been cancelled. Because apparently there isn't a war going on in the Middle East, but we won't get into politics. Thanks, Gooseman. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have I earned money from a race? No. Do I earn money sim racing? Yes. So in a way, yes. Have I won prize money? No, I've never competed. Well, what else are you doing if you're doing this for a living? This is my profession. Hence professional. What do you do for a living, Hag? Well, some people compete and win prize money, but I stream. And people subscribe to my channel, and they pay to subscribe to my channel. People buy me a coffee, and they use the buy me a coffee link to put some money in to fund the channel. I do some consultancy for some sim manufacturers, and I earn a wage out of that. So yeah, my tax bill comes from sim racing. I'm not a professional. It's a fun but struggling job.
Until you said the consulting bit, I was going to be a dick. But then you said the consulting bit, which I knew about. I was like, there you go, you got it.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be doing consulting for sim manufacturers. But yeah, that's kind of what did I pay my tax bill on last quarter? Sim racing, streaming, content creation.
Yep, 100%. But until you said the consulting bit, I was going to say, well, that would make you like a live streamer or an influencer, not
see.
necessarily a sim racer. And then you said consulting, and it's like, oh, there you go.
Yeah. Have I seen the trailer for FH6? What's FH6?
Forza Horizon 6.
No, I haven't.
It does look really good, but it's arcadey. Forza Horizon's always arcadey.
Yeah, I got you 5x5.
I would if I could, Paul.
I'm glad you dealt with it that way. I was going to deal with it myself. Paul, we'll have a chat. It seems like they're going to kill Forza off with the build your city thing in it. Oh, okay. Didn't they close off Forza Motorsport?
Pit lane speed limit is 60
There's
kilometers
two
per hour.
different series.
Okay,
There's
Billy,
Forza
we've got
Motorsport,
2
and then
laps
there's
to get the
Forza
job done.
Horizon.
Ah, okay. Hey, your mom's favorite iRacer. Thanks for liking the live. This has the worst pit exit ever. Oh, hang on a sec. This is open spec, isn't it? This is open. It's open spec, isn't it? Right, let's go. Coach Dave Academy.
Yeah, whereas Forza Motorsport was made by Turn 10.
Gotcha. Simcade is Motorsport and the arcade is Horizon. I didn't know that. I played Forza Motorsport back when it was on Xbox.
Still is on Xbox.
And it was... I'm trying to remember what version it was. I don't think I got as far as Forza 4. I think I might have got as far as Forza 3. 2026.
I've
Option
tried
series.
every one of them.
Qualifying. Yeah, I don't think Motorsport was out.
It'd be an amazing photo.
I don't think Motorsport was out when I was racing on Xbox. I had an Xbox 360. I'll tell you how long ago it was.
Ah,
The
that brings
first-
back memories.
The first Motorsport, like the first Forza Motorsport launched on the 360.
Yes, but I think I may have even gone by the time it got there.
That's possible.
I have a brand new Xbox in box.
Keep it.
Yes,
It's worth a pretty penny right about
brand
now.
new sealed in box Xbox.
It'll be worth more in about 5 years because any more Xbox.
Oh yeah, traction's off.
The leader has just done a 136.25.
I have an original pre-production iPhone in box.
That
I wish I had an original iPod.
The leader's just done a 136.
and all the touchstones of history for like technology.
How many seconds am I behind in Adelaide? My fastest time yesterday was 19 and 19.1, and Coach Dave is doing 17.5s. So it's just cleaning up my act. 19.1 in my second race. I didn't see the system. Oh, for clean your visor. No one washes their visor. I don't know what he was on about by that. That's why you have tear-offs. Hey, traction's still on this. That's why I can't spin it. Just change that. Hey, Factus, hope you're well. I'm seeing you well. Sorting the garden now for spring, cool.
14th. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Fuck. Oh, that's loud. Oh. Oh, that's loud. Holy cow. My mic is so loud. It's loud in my ears.
Yeah, just as a footnote while you're here. The day Jeremy stops sounding like he's sucking on a bong is the day he cures his disease.
I didn't
So,
later.
little bit of subtlety there, sunshine.
Alright. Can we are you talking to me through Discord or are you talking to your Discord? Gotta turn it off. You're really quiet.
David, I can't get sound alerts to work. I'm really sorry, dude. I broke it about 6 months ago, and I've never been able to fix it. Hope you're well, David.
Who's been screwing with the thing again? I'm gonna change my settings again.
You're welcome to come join us in the Discord chat if you want, David. How did you fix it? How did you fix it? Because I've tried fixing everything. I tried turning it off and turning it back on. I feel really bad you spent 1,000 bits.
No, you spent 1,000 channels.
1,000 channel points, is it?
Yeah.
See, there's me understanding Twitch, not.
That's the end of
Oh, I hate Twitch.
Channel
Yeah,
points are free.
I
It's
just
cost
use
money.
it when I get the chance.
Twitch always, you're actually very quiet now. Twitch always makes me feel old. Yeah.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. I had to
It's
turn my
alright, don't
gain up.
apologize. Just sounds like you're sucking on a bong, that's all.
Take that. Take that.
His audio advanced setting in OBS had to monitor its output.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've done that.
Do you have it set to mute output, or do you have it set to...
No, to monitor and out.
Okay.
Not to be seen! Of course I do. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well.
I don't know if you guys were following the big bread price fixing scandal that's been going on here, but the settlement payments that everyone was supposed to get just went out today.
Race starts in 60
So,
seconds.
Like 5 cents.
no, actually, you know what? It was actually like $160 for me.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's actually kind of
Yeah.
worth it.
And the cool thing was because it's like because they got busted for price fixing, you don't need to have you don't need to be affected to be able to put in a claim.
Yeah.
So anyone can jump on and be like, hey, give me free money.
It's like they've just passed a decision here that
30 seconds.
car finance for about the last 20 years has been illegal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
That's a heck of a
Huge.
decision.
It's huge. It's huge. So basically,
5 minutes.
your broker could add margin as much or little as he wanted to the finance deal and didn't have to tell you.
Wow. That is so
So
scummy.
the bank might have given you a base rate of 4%, and then he might say, well, I want to make 3 points on it. So he'd sell it to you at 7 and not declare that his. So they've just basically what they've done is they've just they've passed the law. They've passed a decision that his non-disclosure of the 3% was fraudulent and illegal.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
A bit like GDPR, but in the interest of consumer rights, your consumer rights were effectively breached by the fact that the banks were aware that the brokers were putting interest on it, because the banks obviously pay a kickback to the broker. That 4% that the bank gives you is based on a percent or whatever going back to the broker, right? So, or a fixed fee going back to the broker. And then the broker was putting a couple of percent.
as well for that. Because,
Oh yeah, they've gone after the banks. They've gone after the banks for it. So now they're making the banks.
Banks are not your friend.
They're making the banks pay out.
Yeah, good.
But it's
Rightfully so.
It's at such an enormous amount. The banks have now gone to the government and said, if you do this, we'll close the bank.
I'm
but
sorry,
like,
I
but like you,
realized that doing something illegal was.
but like you
for-
say, yeah, but like you say, it's at such a widespread. Anybody who bought a car from like 1998 to
Yeah.
2006 or 2010 or something, you know what I mean, is eligible for a payout. So it's not even like you have to apply. But
Yeah,
what's
all you
happened
have to do
now
fill out
is
your information on
you
a
don't even have
website
to fill
or
out your
whatever.
information because the banks have your information.
Oh yeah, holy cow.
You're just gonna get a
Dude,
check.
this guy in front of you that's weaving like a maniac.
Oh,
is
he needs to
scary.
weave. He needs to weave to get his tires up to temperature.
I need him to wreck.
Yeah, it's enormous. But what happened was when this initially went to court, a lot of companies a lot of businesses were set up to help you claim, and they had no win, no fee, but a 50% fee if you won. So they were collecting data
Oh, that's
people.
super common.
Yep. We'll help you win the case. And now the government has had to pass a thing saying you don't need one of these because you're not going to be expected to claim. You're just going to get a check. But the companies are still going along collecting all the data. So they're selling the data that they're collecting, basically. So they've gone from, we'll make 50% off the claim that you get paid out, to, well, we'll collect the data, we'll help you. And then when they found out that, when it was like, well, these people won't be needing to help you because you're going to get a check, they're like, well, we'll help you with the process, and we'll gather your data and we'll sell your data accordingly. So we'll make money off selling your data instead. Yeah.
And it's probably all the same people.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And you know, that opens another can of worms, because like, what if they get a data breach? Like,
Yeah.
And I guarantee you they will.
yeah.
Car left, clear left.
For any governments listening, I don't know how to act. You're fine.
Right side.
No, said stuck in a bong though.
Hold your line.
I'm really good at that.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
I cannot get
Some
over
would
this
say I have my
system
10,000 hours.
I even took a screenshot of it because I'm just like, who washes their
On your right.
helmet?
Clear right. Car left. Hold your line.
I mean, maybe if you drive a lot of dirt.
Nah. Tear-offs. Buy tear-offs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good for another month yet. What am I? Oh, okay. Nice. I was good for another month. Huh.
This is why I do monthly subscriptions.
Well, I do every 3 months, but I want to do the Black Friday deal, but I'm always broke when it comes around.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it ran for 3 months last time, didn't it? Or 2 months.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, it ran till December.
Oh.
You want to put a few dollars away every month?
Yeah,
That's like organization and stuff.
I'm probably gonna credit card it, to be honest.
That's the smart adult thing to do, and I don't.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna credit card it.
Yep.
And then regret it.
Yeah, I knew a guy with a Lamborghini on his credit card. That scared the hell out of me on
Yeah,
credit
no
cards.
thanks.
No.
Oh, that would make me cry.
He was paying for his Lamborghini Gallardo payments on his credit card.
Oh man.
He put the money down initially, but then he was so overspent. Yeah. He had shoes by the same cobbler as the Pope. He's got his shoes made in a crowd in Italy. That, yeah, he's just massively couldn't bring himself to get rid of the Lambo, even though he was paying whatever it was $2.5 grand a month on the credit card.
You're just doing more damage by not getting rid of them.
I don't understand the infatuation with Lambos.
Well, just
Me
you
either.
can't afford the damn thing.
Nando's? Did you say Nando's or Lambos?
No,
Lambos.
Lambos. I was going to say, don't
Lambos.
start me on my next favorite subject. Nando's, horrible place. Nando's is a chicken place in the UK that's like, in Canadian, 30 bucks
like
for chicken and
Mary
rice.
Mary Brown chicken or something like that.
$30 for chicken and rice. You're like, what?
What?
How is half a breast of chicken and a bowl of rice $30? You know, it's like,
Dude, chicken is the cheap meat. What the heck?
Yeah, we got Nando's here as well.
yeah.
Yeah. I won't eat takeaway.
What kind of, it's like fried chicken?
Oh, I'll eat
or is
takeaway
it-
like the best, but it's like no, it's not fried. It's not breadcrumb fried. It's like grilled chicken with
Patisserie,
seasoning.
yeah, like patisserie sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Hold your line.
So it's like a Swiss away.
Rotisserie, I mean.
It's, yeah.
Rotisserie, yeah.
88.48.
How is a half
Which
a
is-
breast of chicken $30? That's
Yeah,
insane.
30, like chicken and rice. Piece of bread,
Yeah.
30 Canadian.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Swiss away is like 40. So yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah,
can
but
get-
like,
can
I
Boston
kind of get
pizza
that
here.
certain parts of Canada are really expensive, but like, it's, you know, it's out of scale for the rest of the UK, and people are like, oh, it's great. It's like, no, it's a sauce that's on a piece of chicken. That's what you think is great.
I can understand if it was like a remote part of somewhere, but like, this is a fast food chain, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's Swiss Chalet here for sure. It's like a franchise here. That's
Yeah, there used to be Swiss Chalet in Ireland when I was a kid.
it's really good, but it's not worth the money.
Not worth the price.
And it depends on which Swiss Chalet you go to. Like some it's bad, some it's really good.
So a McDonald's Big Mac in Zurich, and I'm going at a rough Canadian conversion of 2-to-1 to sterling. Right?
It's easy. It's like 2.2, 2.3.
Yeah, I've just been going like 2-to-1, right? So on a basis of 2-to-1, how much is the burger on its own, a Big Mac?
$7, $6, $7, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
36.
Boy, get out of here with that.
Yeah, it's 18 pounds for £18 for a Big Mac in Zurich.
Not
the meal.
life.
Not the meal.
That would be the first and last time I would ever.
Yep. Zurich is really, really expensive.
Oh.
I went 4.5 miles from my hotel to a Turkish to meet a client in a taxi, and it was again, given the Canadian rough 2-to-1, $120 for 4.5 miles. It took about 6 minutes. It wasn't like it wasn't like an hour in traffic. It took about 6 minutes at 9 o'clock at night. Everybody's in bed in Zurich. It's a banking town. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all sleep. You know what I mean? They're like, it's one of those. It shuts up shop. You know what I mean?
It's like a retirement town.
Yeah. Yeah. 120 Canadian.
I could never do that. I could never afford stuff like that.
Surging hours.
The thing is, the wages, the pay in Zurich is so good. The cost of living is extremely high. And the people who aren't the bankers, so the services industry, don't live in Zurich. Like Monaco. Most of the services industry in Monaco doesn't live in Monaco. Metzi says I would starve. Yeah. Struggling with this car and languishing in 13th.
That is tracked. Oh, you were gonna watch mine then.
Right side.
Fuck.
Clear right. On your right.
Bumper.
Still there.
Yep.
Still
Green.
there.
Road out.
I really enjoyed this car the last time I drove it here on the on our free car on our Thursday night session, but I was trolling it around. I wasn't trying to race it.
Oh, another crash. I wonder if it's the same guy.
Probably. See, if I was in this race, that would be me. All the cautions.
Well, you'd be in the wall.
I'd be whoever's missing their bumper.
You mean that in more than one way, right, Billy?
I do, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Billy, just
Right side. Clear right.
I'll show you a wall.
bad luck, mate.
Ah, he's cooked it.
Oh, he's bunted it.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
The guy ahead is Ryan, e-license. Their rating is 1.6.
My brain is finally starting to wake up.
My brain's starting to get hungry.
My brain's starting to go to
Amazing what
sleep.
coffee does.
P15.
Hey, Aaron, hope you're well.
My brain just won't shut up.
They make medication for that.
I'm already on it.
Yeah. It makes it sound like you.
Car right.
bunted him. Oh no. Oh, you bunted him so bad.
Sorry, man. I do apologize.
To be fair, it kind of looked like he came down on you.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy. The next
You didn't know I was there?
B license.
It was a combination. Racing incident.
Yeah. You washed up as he was coming down.
I deliberately
Met
stuck it in.
middle.
I did deliberately stick it in. I thought I'm staying there.
Trouble. Nefarious nose pointing.
So,
15
I
minutes.
saw a video yesterday. Somebody calling into question
This is a family
Verstappen's
channel. Be
iRating.
nice. Oh, sorry. A normal video. Calling into question Verstappen's iRating.
iRating. Yeah.
Why?
Because
He doesn't have a professional license, does he? He's only an A license.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think he's only an A license.
because he jumped apparently like
Listed as a pro.
because he doesn't have 10,000 iRating yet or above 10,000 iRating. It's
Yeah,
just
but there's
below.
people
It's
that are
like
pros that don't have 10,000
9,600.
iRating though.
I think you get a pro by being a professional driver,
Yeah.
as opposed to a professional sim racer. As per the last conversation.
Gap to B15.
Then Verstappen would have it, but he doesn't.
Seconds.
No,
My question is why?
The last time I saw his iRating, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 6,000 or something, but it wasn't. It was an A license. It wasn't a.
Well,
wasn't a
that's
pro license.
that's why people are calling into question his iRating now, because his iRating went from like 2,000 to whatever it is now, like 9,000 something, in like 6 months.
But you could do that.
And yeah, you can do that. But it was like
100 points a
times
race.
the times that some of the races were happening were like minutes after an F1 race finished. That
Is
was my
everyone still
brother-in-law.
alive?
That was my brother-in-law being a
Dick? What?
family-friendly, non-appropriate word.
Throwing stuff at you.
Remember to
No, just
if
smacking on my door.
if the environment isn't safe, just order a pizza. Yeah. How many are in the room?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You need it for two?
In the pits, heads up.
God.
Are they packing weapons? Oh, you need pepperoni.
Incident in
Too
turn one.
soon, too soon.
What the heck? That's a slowdown, bro.
Clear left.
Hey Norm, hope you're well.
How's the car approaching?
But yeah, so like some of his races were happening like minutes after F1 races like finished. So
I don't know
people
how
are
you
like,
can. I don't know how you can tell that though, because I don't see a log of when I've raced.
apparently it's available somewhere. I don't know where.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest with you. If you spent that much time looking at somebody's,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Got too much
yeah.
time on your hands.
but he did famously do a race, 24-hour race, a couple of years ago from the track. Ah, done it again.
And
I'm
it's
done.
like it's clear he knows how to drive. Like
Yeah,
You have 5 incident points.
I'm done. Firing.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock now.
Orders into the pits for repairs.
I finished this up. Let me say goodbye to stream. Hang on, guys. We'll have a chat. Right. Let me find somebody to raid. Get this one out. I've got a call coming up anyway, so I'm going to call the stream early, and I'll be back in an hour or two. Find someone to raid quickly. One moment. Yep. Bit of lunch. I've got a call to make, which is scheduled for now anyway. My head wasn't in that race. I promise to get back and get more focused when I get back. Let's go raid Rents Defense. I will say goodbye for now. Look after yourselves, look after each other. I'll see you this afternoon. Remember to stick a like, a follow, subscribe on YouTube is technically free. You know that they call that follow. So I would really like to grow the channel. We can grow it on the red button. Take a second, go check out the podcast as well. And bad time to join, just leaving, but you can join the Discord because I'm gonna hang around for a minute. I'll say goodbye for now. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Ciao.